Welcome to the Pathways to Surrender podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and thank you for joining us for this guided meditation. Please note that these meditations are recorded in a tropical setting with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Let's take a moment now to just get settled in, get comfortable and relaxed. Maybe close our eyes and take some breaths and just listen to the music before the meditation starts. When we are in a state where it seems surrender and letting go are a long way away, perhaps there is physical or emotional distress or discomfort. We can't seem to find our way back to some sort of peace. It is helpful to remember that the sympathetic nervous system is activated, that we are in a state of emergency. When we are in that state, there is an unwillingness to make the transition back to the parasympathetic system. There is a fear of changing state, a fear that something will be lost. May have seen children who have become upset about something and refused to be soothed by their parents. They will fight, wriggle and wrestle away from their parents. They don't want to be soothed. There's a fear of losing our autonomy, losing our power and control. If we surrender, it's also important to remember that that state is a state of contraction. So there is a way out of that state. But it takes focus and determination and willingness. That state of contraction that is brought about by a prolonged state of emergency causes dissociation, causes us to lose touch with reality. When we are dissociated, our mind does not know what is real and what is not. And it becomes overactive, hyperactive, trying to solve the problems of the future, going over regrets of the past. It is busy all the time. So our task is to soothe ourselves back to the parasympathetic state, a state of relaxation and connection with reality. That requires that we change our focus, the focus of attention, of our mind, our awareness. There are many ways to focus our mind, many teachings, many practices. That is the purpose of yoga and chanting, and praying. To take our mind away from the state of dissociation and the obsession with the past and the future, and bring it into the moment. As we know, the most simple and direct process is to just start paying attention to our breath. If we become interested in nothing but the experience of our breath, we will notice our state begins to change. There are other practices, as we heard. Even singing or playing music or dancing can bring us into the present. We have our own preferences or predilections, if you like, for certain types of activity that bring us back to the moment. For this moment, let us dedicate ourselves to the breath, not trying to change it or fix it or correct it, but just experiencing it. What do we feel? What do we notice? What can we feel moving? Can we feel the air moving through us? Can we feel the movement of the various upper body parts as the breath goes in and out? Do we feel that our breath is free and easy, or is it somewhat tense and constricted? It doesn't matter what we feel. We just want to notice it. Just the very practice of bringing our attention to our breath will change it. Just as our attention brings energy to whatever we focus on, we can use our breath to bring about relaxation also. There are practices of breath regulation that increase relaxation, that regulate the heartbeat. If your in-breath is shorter than your out-breath, your heart rate will begin to slow down. Just devoting yourself to your breath in this way changes your state. When we are in the hyperactive emergency state, we can't focus our mind for more than a second or two. Developing the skill of focusing for more than a couple seconds is one of our most important skills for keeping us able to get back to the present. Just notice how long you're able to focus on your breath before some thought distracts you and you forget about what you're doing. Come back to the breath always. Do you know what it means to give yourself totally to this moment? Be only interested in the experience of being here right now. It requires a willingness to let go. Once we have established some ability to focus, and start to pay attention to the bigger experience of just being here right now. What else comes into your awareness when you focus just on experiencing yourself right now? Not thoughts, no analysis, no looking for meaning, just what energetically arises in your awareness as you make room for the present in your awareness. What can you feel? You can move your focus around your body. What sensations are active in your body? Is there tension somewhere? Is there discomfort? Are you able to relax? Just be with yourself fully on the energetic, experiential level. Pay attention to what happens when you focus like this. Notice what happens if you focus on a specific area, perhaps where there is some discomfort or some tension. If you bring your attention fully to that, what happens? As you change your state, you may feel some fear arise. It may just feel like resistance or distraction. It will be tempting to take your attention off what you have been focusing on. You just notice that distraction, and then return to what you were doing. The fear will pass. You may find that you have let go of something, that you feel more relaxed. Remember, we have heard that we have a sensitivity to energy. That energy is a trigger. We're dipping our toes in the pool of presence, getting used to the energy. Now, it is an experience that we have blocked out of our awareness. that it has always been here. The presence, the power of life within us. Life springing from the infinite consciousness. The more we can let go and surrender to that presence, that power, that energy within us, the closer we get to peace, profound peace, deep peace, the peace of knowing the perfection of this moment, which is all there is. The more we make ourselves available, the stronger that presence grows, till eventually all we want is to surrender to it. In this moment, in this presence, is where all healing takes place. All miracles occur. All creation happens. Right here, right now. The full potential of the infinite consciousness is here in this moment. Infinite potential, infinite power, infinite intelligence. Let yourself be healed. Let yourself be filled with light and love. It is not being withheld from you. It is not missing. It is here. In its full power. This has always been true, and it always will be. The power, the light, and the love of the infinite are in you. They are you. Make yourself available now. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you would like more information on these meditations and teachings, you can visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Wholeness. These are episodes of meditative teachings designed to help us move to the next step in our journey, letting go and learning to surrender, overcoming resistance. That's Pathways to Wholeness. Look for the next episode soon, We'll be uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.